We were able to film the show this evening because we're using strict COVID guidelines and also because this lot would rather die than not be on TV. Let's meet the teams. One's a blonde with a big mouth, the other's got a big mouth and is blonde. It's Boris Johnson's love children, Rob Beckett and Roisin Conaty. I mean, the teeth give it away, but that's it.
Oh, my goodness!
They used to call me tombstone teeth. Look at them. Have they been stretched out in Photoshop? Or is that...
That's the real deal. But
they look like they never end.
They look like they're coming out of both ends.
Yeah.
Of course, not everyone looks silly in their school photos. Some people look very handsome when they were young.
Ooh. Oh. You look like the boy next door to the house where all the animals keep going missing. You know, you look like Trouble. True. Really adorable, though. Adorable Trouble.
Just your type. OK. Have you got team names? Rob, Roisin, you got team name?
Yeah. Tits and teeth.
Yeah.
Tits and teeth.
I'm the tits.
I'm teeth.
You sound like an adorable crime duo.
Yeah.
We are. Get me out of here!
We get stuff done. I'm getting a bit edgy. I'm getting PTSD from when I used to visit my uncle in prison. Yeah. All these screens, it's tough to...
Don't do what I did, Rob! Stay clean!
Will you be out for Christmas?
Probably not!
Are you going to try and smuggle something to each other through this?
Will it fit in my bum?
If you're good. OK, let's get on with the quiz. Our first round is all about history, a round that encompasses everything that's ever happened, ever. This could take a while. In 1936, Edward VIII abdicated from the throne. It was the royal scandal of the century. The only way it could have been worse is if he tried to cover it up by claiming he couldn't sweat. William Wallace led the Scottish resistance in the War of Independence. After his trial, he was stripped naked, dragged through the streets by a horse, hung, cut down while still alive, castrated, disemboweled, had his guts burnt in front of him, then beheaded, quartered, and had his head dipped in tar and stuck on a pike. His final words were, "I get it, you're upset." Right, let's get started. I've got some history questions for you. Question number one. Take a look at these men. They went by the nicknames The Weasel, Napoleon, Chaz, Buster, and Big Jim. But what unites them all? Genuinely think I look a little bit like Big Jim. That's just me with my old hairline. I'm aware that Rob and Roisin might not be able to answer because they're not grasses. OK, so I asked you, what was a mutton shunter? What do you think, Rob? Oti?
I think we put shepherd for
Yeah.
that. But I mean...
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a good answer.
I don't think...
Is it a right answer?
No.
Well,
No.
is it not that
A
we're
mutton
good,
shunter.
is
Did you get
it?
mutton shunter?
I thought it was Victorian.
Sheep shagger.
Sheep shagger.
It's another good answer.
It's basically the same as a shepherd, though, isn't it, really?
Specific differences.
Why would you keep that many?
There's a bunch of people who admit to shagging sheep. And I have a friend who did a travel show, and you speak to them, and they're very happily, like, who in the room has shagged sheep? They put their hands up.
Wow.
It's what they do, and, like...
I'd go flamingo over sheep.
Yeah, why?
It's the sexiest animal.
Yeah.
Flamingo?
Flamingos are sexy, aren't they?
Sexy.
I don't want to. It's not like on a Tinder, like, criteria.
I can see why you
I just think it'd be a bit unsteady on one foot. I think you'd lose purchase.
The danger.
They smell. Flamingos smell.
Do they?
You like
I'll
that?
give it a wash first.
We're just taking a brief break while we discuss what animal we would hunt. We'll be right back after these messages.
Have you asked their answer?
Sorry, what's your answer?
We have no idea.
OK.
Perineum.
Oh.
Perineum, you put.
Yes.
OK.
Hi, Jimmy. Dr. Maggie here. Now, I co-host a programme called The Sky at Night because I have a lifelong passion with science and the technology that lets us explore the universe. But it's an invention close to home that I want to ask your teams about. In 1826, a chemist called John Walker created a revolutionary new product that we still use today. He called them friction lights. But can the teams tell me what they're known as now?
So what was invented in 1826 by John Walker, and they're called friction lights?
Yeah, Twinny. Or not. And then Roisin said the answer I was going to say to her. That is mental.
Have you written it down, though?
No. I'll write it. What was the answer? Oh, yeah.
OK, time for some sports and games questions. Take a look at these people being interviewed on NBC News about a famous sporting event All I want to know is, what sporting moment are they talking about?
A historical event. She was great.
She wasn't that great.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
Yeah, but he was giving it to her.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
55-year-old man.
He was doing pretty good. Did you see him jump over the net at the end of the game?
Why didn't he do it during the game?
OK.
It's not those people.
Well, Rob,
This
what's
is like the
matter?
quiz is how to confer when it's impossible to confer.
It's not a dream scenario we've got.
Don't leave. Stay with me.
Give me some answers.
Right, it's a...
Hi, Jimmy, this is Eric, and he wanted to help me ask this question. I've covered some tense sporting moments in my time, but nothing made me as on edge as playing the children's game Buckaroo. And here's my question for your teams. Can you name any three of the items that you had to balance precariously on Roo's back?
I don't know what to start. Does she play the guitar? Why has she got pebbles? Why is there a cat involved?
I don't know why there are pebbles in a bowl. I think she was going for a spa hotel look.
Where else are you going to keep your pebbles? Loose?
Can't have loose pebbles.
You can't have them in a
knows
bowl.
that.
You got to bowl your pebbles up. Like, just loose pebbles everywhere.
Yeah.
Bowl your pebbles, Jimmy.
I cannot tell you how much money I would pay to watch a version of the Marie Kondo show in England presented by Roisin. Who's walking around telling people they can't have loose pebbles?
Lastly for this
Come on, boy. Give it to me.
OK. Lastly
You
for
must
this
have read
round,
some questions in your
I'm going to
time.
give you...
Come on, Jimmy. Come on,
reckon
Jimmy.
you've read?
You can do it,
I can
Jimmy.
do it.
Jimmy.
I can do
You
this.
can do this. Jimmy.
Got a loose peb. Still a couple of question pebs
Who
out.
had round 5 for total breakdown? OK. I'm going to read you some sporting terminology. 3 sports.
You got it. He's loose pebbled it. Stick it in a bowl and go again.
Oh, OK.
Oh, my God, Jimmy's crying.
lastly-
He's a real boy.
All right, I showed you a clip of Katy Perry entertainingly re-recording one of her hits for a popular game. What was the game?
Furbies.
The game Furbies?
Yes.
What's the game?
I don't know.
Well, the game is you get one and it's a right laugh. They say you can feed them. They make noises. That's the game with Furbies, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the game.
But it tells you what you want to do with them. Personally, I'll get loads and stick them in a bowl. It's up to you how you play with them.
Claire Balding. Don't know if you noticed, she had a lot of pebbles in a bowl.
Where else are you going to keep them?
So what would you have had on the back of a buckaroo horse?
We went for horseshoe, saddle, and that horse neck scarf thing. You know, the thing they put over an horse when they're going to pull a carriage.
Horseshoe and saddle, you get 2 points. OK, what did you get, Catherine and Nish?
We put cowboy hat, rope and saddle.
3 points.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oti?
Bucket, spade, rope, hat. I don't know what the last one is.
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
3.
Woo-woo!
Finally, I asked you to identify 3 sports by their terminology. So tight end, spear tackle and hooker. You'll get this?
Rugby.
Rugby, OK, easy one. What did you put, Roche?
Fishing.
Yep.
Fishing.
Yeah.
Why is there a hooker in fishing?
Well,
I guess...
I mean, they're normally divorcees, aren't they?
All right,
Yeah.
rugby, fishing, no. OK, second one was if you were facing a flipper, a dibbly-dobbler and a full toss.
Charades.
You thought, Nish?
Cricket.
Cricket really paying out for you.
With cricket, which was Oti, not me.
OK, so rugby, cricket, and if you were facing a long snapper, a nickelback and a tight end?
American football.
The right answer.
Yeah.
Nish, Catherine.
Our North American connection paying off.
So you get 3. Rob, Roisin, what did you put?
A Scoocher Man. Scoocher Man. We're big NFL fans, and Scoocher Man is the original. Basically, Scoocher Man invented the rules of the game. So we thought we might get an extra point by giving you the name of the guy that invented the rules to NFL. Scoocher Man. Gavin Scoocher Man. It was
Gavin
great.
as well. It's like the
Gavin.
detail of the line.
Are you going to give us a point?
No.
Game is bullshit.
OK, question number 4. Pop art legend Andy Warhol once said, I used to drink it for 20 years, I guess. The same thing over and over again. What was he talking about?
Pee-pee.
What, sorry?
Pee-pee.
It's to write that down. Only ease.
I asked you why this dress made headlines in 1998. What did you all get?
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
That is the correct answer.
It's more of a coat, though, isn't it, really, that photo? Oh, I thought it would be much more of a dress. It's not like a blowjobby dress.
This was not the blowjob
It's not like
dress.
a blowjobby dress. What is a blowjobby dress?
One that doesn't look like a Mac.
I think a Mac is ideal for that kind of caper.
No, it doesn't. It's not the dress, is it, Catherine?
No, the dress was blue, for
Yeah.
sure. So did she give blowjobs in a series of outfits?
That is a black and white photograph.
Well, that is the dress.
I don't know, so I'm not really that bothered about the dress that for a blowjob.
What,
Can't
someone
get a
who showed up
blowjob.
in a clown suit, you'll be all right with it? On or off, sir, on or off.
I'd still be into that.
What was Andy Warhol talking about when he said, I used to drink it every day for 20 years? I guess the same thing over and over again.
Oh, Roche.
Beep, beep.
Why are you saying it such a
Because that's how he would have said it. Look at him. He never once said, I need to go for a wee. He went like this, I need to go for a beep, beep.
Time for a quick bonus round. We asked one of Britain's most distinguished actors, Charles Dance, to read a selection of book reviews that were posted online by internet users. All you need to do is work out what book he's talking about. Here is the first one. Just write down the first one.
Just because it was written yonks ago by a depressed girl living on the Yorkshire moors does not mean that it is good. What makes a classic book? The quality of the writing or the passage of time? I would rather slowly poke my eyes out with my Kindle than read this again. 1 star.
OK, what book is he talking about? Write it down. We'll go straight to the answer.
Yeah.
Oti, Rob, what have you got?
Wuthering Heights.
You got Wuthering Heights. And you went for
Wuthering
Nish
Heights.
and Catherine?
Wuthering Heights.
OK, and you went with...
Wuthering Heights.
OK, and I can tell you the answer is...
Jane Eyre.
Correct.
Interesting tactics there, Roche. Write down the wrong one and then get the right one out loud. Never seen that one before, but that seems a strange way to play. Do we get a point for that?
You don't get a point for
Okay.
that.
Just a bit of feedback. I'll do it the other way. Okay.
I'll see.
So just a quick,
I'm
quick
understanding the
team
rules now.
Quick team talk.
If you think you know the answer, I will back you, but don't give me shit.
I'll go to fucking war for you. I'll go to fucking war.
If you've just tuned in, welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of Everything Prison Edition. You get 2 points, you get 2 points, you get 2 points.
Therefore, making the round pointless.
I showed you an excerpt from an 1856 book on household tips, asked you what they were recommending as a cure for baldness. What did you put, Roisin Conaty?
Beep, beep.
You've got so creepy. What did you go for, Nish?
Semen, brackets jizz, brackets spunk, brackets knob juice.
And you went for Rob Brydon and Oti.
This is Oti Mabuse, said onion. I had no idea.
I read it somewhere.
OK, removed by ill health or age, onion rubbed frequently onto the part requiring it.
We are that close to winning.
I mean, I don't know much about what would make your hair grow back, but...
£8 and a trip to Turkey, isn't it? Back on the plane with all the other lads with their bucket hats on.
I showed you a diagram from the early 70s. Who was it for? Nish, Catherine, you've gone with...
Students.
Students.
You thought that was for students?
Yeah, just to how to, like, wave at each other when you're both nude.
That bloke's belly looks like a crocodile with its tongue hanging out for its mouth.
OK, so at the end of that round, the scores are, in last place, with 27 points, Rob Beckett and Roisin Conaty.
Yes!
OK, inappropriate response.
No, we're having a
absolutely
great time.
Isn't
We're
this
not here for points.
We've won morally.